few more weeks?
Tucker, I know you are the strongest man in the world, but honey, they just took a bullet out of your head.
No, I'm not staying in this bed for a few more weeks,
Dr.
Trisha.
Reynolds said...
The man worries too much, okay? I mean, he's a great doctor, but
He saved your life. He knows what's best for you.
We're getting married next week, Trisha. That's it.
We will get married the minute you get out of this hospital. I promise. Tucker, if anything happened to you, I would never forgive myself. Besides, you want to be strong enough for the honeymoon, don't you?
All right, listen, don't try to cheer me up now. I'm not happy about this.
Count your blessings. Hi, Stacey.
What's up?
I have some news. Some bad news. That's the hardest part. Right now, all I want to do is hold Jack's hand. Feel his arms around me. Oh, Stacey. They found his body.
Ava, please! You don't know what you're doing!
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm giving you an ultimatum. Now, what is it that you want, Leo? Me? Or this crumpet warmer?
Please, please don't. You drop that, I am ruined. Ava, I mean it. I might as well go right over the railing, too.
It was under the porch. Where is it, buddy? I don't know what your problem is, but nobody pushes my wife around, you understand?
Oh, my husband!
Adore me! You're looking for a fat lip? Just call it!
Look into my eyes. I could use a little loving. Take me in your arms. Take me on to ecstasy. The one thing I should treasure now and forever.
Into our house, right? Treat you like a guest, with courtesy, with respect. And how do you pay us back? You take over the joint. Try to.
My granddaughter, she has to move out.
You took charge into this living room and accused us of stealing. It's my property. Wait a minute. Now, whatever this mysterious it is, what was it doing under our porch?
Listen, old man. What? I want it back. I'm warning you.
Okay, you just march yourself down to the police station and you file a claim for it.
No, I don't think he's going to be doing that. Because nobody hides under anything under somebody's porch unless it's illegal, right, Mr. Butler? You march yourself upstairs, pack your bags, and get out of my house. I want it back.
Calling the police, Louie.
No, I don't think you have to do that. Does she? Mr. Butler's just leaving. Aren't you, Mr. Butler?
Louie, are you all right?
Yeah, well, I'm just winded.
What in the world could have been under our porch?
I don't know.
Do you think it was drugs?
I don't know, and I don't care. I just want the guy out of my house. I need a glass of water, all right?
Louie, are you all right?
No, I'm fine. Hey, I won the fight, didn't I? I'm just thirsty.
Darling, love, don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here.
You don't know what's at stake here.
Oh, yes, I do. Our future.
Ava, you drop that and we have no future. Thank you.
I mean it. I'm not staying with you if you continue this little escapade.
Believe me, I hear you, and I don't blame you at all for being angry with me. It was a stupid thing for me to put you and your family at risk here. I promise it won't happen again.
What does that mean? You're gonna get better at lying to me?
Ava, if I was gonna lie to you, we wouldn't be having this conversation
So
here.
why are we?
Because I love you, and I want you in my life.
Do you understand that this is not about loving or lying? When you put yourself at risk, I am at risk too. Now you have to get rid of this stuff.
Honey, it's not that simple.
Why? You just Take the fingerprints off of it, we'll put it in a paper bag, and we'll dump it somewhere.
I can't do that.
Why?
Because in order to raise the necessary capital, I had to do a little creative financing.
What does that mean? Does that mean you're broke?
I am in debt. I am in big debt. I have had to put everything that I own onto the block.
You mean...
Yes, it means Brunel's.
Well, I'm sorry you've lost this round, too. Because I think it's much better to be in debt than be in jail or worse.
Yeah. Look at, honey, I got your point. And as soon as I get the rest of the collection together...
Oh, no.
Sweetheart, I only have 2 more pieces.
No, you listen to me. Do you love me? Then you won't do this. You won't ask me to do this.
All right. I'll get rid of the other pieces. I'm gonna lose the profit, but at least I won't lose the assets.
You won't get caught?
No, I can get rid of the pieces real fast, so don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, it's only because I don't want to lose you.
You won't. Hey, Ava, I am not gonna lie to you anymore. No, but there is one thing that you are just gonna have to accept about me.
Oh, Leo, please, I was starting to feel sorry.
I want Alden Enterprises.
Oh, Leo.
Hey, come on, aren't you the woman that married half the Aldens just to get into their mansions? Look, I grew up having to read those annual reports. When I was a kid, I had to work in their mailroom. Every night, I would sneak into Old Man Alden's office just to sit behind that desk and feel it.
All right. You've made your point.
I promise you, I will not hurt that family, whereas Clay would. I am doing them a big favor. He cannot run that company. He can't. I mean, that stock offer that I was telling you about.
All right, I believe you. I'm afraid you might be right. I think you would be better to run Alden Enterprises than Clay Alden. Besides, I'm afraid that if you don't make a move, that he's gonna stab you in the back.
Oh, and he would sleep like a baby.
Oh, he's as cold as they come. All right, you go ahead. But I want you to promise me one thing.
You name it.
I want to be there when you make the announcement that you're taking over Alden Enterprises.
We could go to trial, but frankly, I think it's a very generous offer. Marshall, may I call you back in a few minutes? Thanks. Clay, next time you want to see me, make an appointment.
Next time I will. Was that Marshall Thomas? I recommended you.
I'm busy, Clay.
Oh, well, then I shall be brief. You know they found Jack's body?
Yes. I also know that you took Stacey away to Rocky Point without letting her have a chance to call her friends.
Well, I was with her. She was fine.
The woman's husband was pulled out of the water, and you expect her to be fine? She was in shock, Clay. She needed to be with me or Trisha or someone who cared about her, not you.
Well, contrary to what you think, Shana, I do care about Stacey as well as JJ and Heather.
Stop, please. This is me you're talking to here.
Oh, you think I planned the whole thing, don't you? I called the mansion, I took the message. And you're right, Stacey was upset, which is exactly why I went with her. Now, if she had wanted to contact you, she had every opportunity.
What is it you want, Clay?
I want to help, Shana.
How?
Now that Jack's body has been found, the estate's going to have to be settled. You and I go over the details. I can get Stacey up to date.
Not in my lifetime. I guess a part of me was just pretending that he was still out there somewhere. That he was on a trip and he just couldn't call me. That he would come home and I wouldn't have to be alone.
Oh, you're not alone, Stacey.
Yes, I am. And I need to see that, even though it hurts all over again.
I know what you're saying, but Trucker's right. You're not alone. We're here, and we will help you.
Being here with you guys helps. You know, I asked Jeannie to go up to the attic to get something of Jack's for JJ. And I realized that She never met him. And there's going to be a lot of people throughout the years who will never know him.
And the people who did.
Past tense.
Look, why don't you let me take care of all the arrangements?
No, I have to do that. Besides, you guys, you have a wedding to plan.
As soon as the medical establishment lets him out of here.
Well, I'm sure not staying in this hospital.
Well, why don't you do the wedding here? I hear they have a beautiful chapel. Why not?
The wedding's going to be in a church. I want there to be an aisle and the candles and flowers.
So
We're gonna
bring the aisle and the candles and the flowers here. Come on, I'll help you. I would love it. It would give me something happy to think about.
Well, I'm sorry. You can think about it all you want, but it's going to be in a church.
Oh, I don't care where it is. I just want it to happen. Come on, Chucker, please. Why don't we get married in the chapel? Please? Say yes.
What? What was that for? Not that I minded.
Do I need an excuse to kiss my wonderful husband?
What, are you kidding? Sweetheart.
Oh, Louie.
What?
You think maybe we should still call the police?
What for? The guy's not coming back.
Certainly did hightail it out of here, didn't he?
That's because you didn't want to go another round with Killer Slavinsky.
Oh, who could blame him, honey? You were ferocious.
Yeah? That man's not a nice man. I wasn't about to let him get away with that stuff.
Now, Louie, you are coming down with something. You're even a little pale, honey.
Oh, yeah? That's just the blood going to my ego. Old man, you can call me old man. I guess I showed him, right?
You were masterful.
George Foreman, better watch his step. You know, in the old days, I used to go a few rounds. Foley's gym. It's all in the footwork. You gotta keep moving. See, bam, 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 bam. Ha!
Even George Foreman, I think, goes to a doctor when he's getting the flu.
I'm not getting flu. Getting a cold. This crazy weather, man.
Oh, so it's a cold. Still, you are overdue for a yearly physical, so, you know.
You worry about me too much.
Oh, all right, if you're not going to listen to me, how about Ron Turner? He says a yearly physical is a must.
All right, all right. I promise you, I'll go get a physical if you promise me you'll go after that council seat.
Honey.
What?
I'm just an ordinary little citizen, Louie. Why in the world would they
Wrong.
choose me?
Ron thinks you're very qualified.
Well, Ron just likes me.
Well, everybody likes you. You could have this whole community's support. Honey, you could make a difference, really.
Oh, Louie, you know, politicians gotta persuade people to do everything their way.
So, as a member of this family, I can tell you, you often get your way.
Oh, right, smarty.
What?
And then I'd have to make speeches. And, you know, I'm telling you, I was a nervous wreck when I had to do that eulogy for Father Jim in front of the entire community.
You did very well.
And then when I was on the radio, I almost froze up, and Paul had to rescue me.
All right, so you get butterflies once in a while. Then you can get over that. You just got to practice. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to present to you a woman you all know and love.
Not everybody in Corinth knows.
Who has leaped into national prominence thanks to the success of her housing program. A lady.
My husband has gone berserk.
Hi. A lady you all trust and voted for. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the President of the United States, Kate Slavinsky. Yeah.
Hey, Mama, for president at last. Somebody we can vote for. Hey, there was a green car out there. What happened to it, huh?
That was long gone.
Look, I am trying to convince your mother she should go after that vacant council seat.
Oh, fabulous. Burnell's needs a new parking lot.
Oh, that's it. Couldn't take the pressure.
You please try and convince her she'd be fabulous.
She'd be fabulous.
Right.
What happened to that green car that was outside? Now, didn't that belong to Butler?
It's gone, and it's not invited back.
Why? How come?
It doesn't make any difference now, honey.
Why? What?
Man was abusive to your mother.
He was...
abusive.
Oh, no, just...
Mama.
I am fine. He just
Mama,
pushed
are you all
me
right?
a little bit.
He
I'm
pushed
You
you.
around, he calls us. He accused us of stealing.
Stealing what?
Well, I don't know. He flew in through the door in a rage.
I threw him the hell out.
Honey, you should have seen Louie. I mean, he was just amazing. He grabbed the guy by the throat, threw him up against the TV set.
You can bet he's not coming back either.
And if he does show his face around here, we told him we would call the police immediately.
Did he say anything else?
Oh, no, just that whatever it was he'd lost, he was hidden under our front porch.
It's probably drugs. You know, drugs are stolen property.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, we're all fine. Just gives you the willies, doesn't it? To know that you harbored somebody like that in your own home.
Absolutely.
He'll be back.
I mean, these days, you gotta think twice before you trust anybody.
Stacey trusts me, and I am her lawyer. If anyone's going to bring her up to speed on Jack's affairs or any other legal or financial matters, I will.
Fine. I was just trying to help.
Sell it to someone else, Clay.
You're paranoid. You know that?
No, I just know you. And you don't do anything for anybody without an ulterior motive.
Stacey is going through a traumatic time, and she has no experience in legal matters.
All the more reason for her to confine herself to the advice of friends.
Well, it might interest you to know that Stacey considers me her friend.
Oh, is it friendly to go behind her back and just try to pry into her business?
You want to walk her through the legal jargon, fine. It makes no difference to me.
Well, good, because Stacey just called. She's feeling much better. Says she wants to sit down and go over all her affairs as soon as she settles all of Jack's funeral arrangements. So you see, she really doesn't need your help.
Good. I'm glad she's feeling better.
Leave her alone, Clay.
Have a nice day, Shana.
I'm warning you. Hurt her, and you'll have to answer to me.
Use your head. What would Ma and Pa Rest got to do with several $1 million worth of silver, huh?
Well, where is it then?
Relax. I've got it.
Well, thanks for staying in touch.
Well, there wasn't any time.
Where did you hide it?
Here.
Are you insane? That girlfriend of yours finds the
That
stuff.
girl helped me bring it over here.
You told her about the silver.
We can trust her.
Trust her? That hank of hair would roll over for the highest bidder.
But, you know, you and I have really got to come to some sort of understanding here. Now, this is my game, and I make the rules. Rule number 1, you do not speak about Eva. Is that understood?
You're losing it.
Why don't you go ahead and speak? You're entitled, Butler.
You risk millions of dollars to placate this local action. We spent months putting this together. I risked my life.
So you're not happy?
No, Leo, I am not happy.
Fine, then you're out.
What?
There's gonna be a ticket for England waiting for you at the airport, first class.
You can't fire me.
I just did.
We're in this together. You owe me.
You have been paid very, very well.
I'm speaking about my percentage. We agreed that when the collection was complete...
The collection is not complete, is it?
For a woman. That woman.
Butler, get your British butt out of here.
Oh, I'm leaving, Leo. But not without that silver.
You found the pictures?
Yes, Mr. Alden, and Mr. Ford's clothes, everything you wanted.
Very good, Jean. That'll be all. You can leave.
I don't know about this, sir. The poor woman's in mourning. She's sure to be missing these things.
You let me worry about that.
But what are you going to do with them?
It's none of your concern.
But it's sinful. Taking a dead man's things before he's cold in the ground.
Wouldn't it be worse to let a widow suffer unnecessarily? Better to dispose of the effects so that she can get on with her life, wouldn't you agree?
But if she finds out I took them...
That's why I'm paying you all that money, Jean, so that she doesn't find out, right?
Right, sir.
Good night.
please?
All right. I'll think about it.
All right.
I didn't say yes.
It's okay, as long as you think about it.
We'll go look for a dress.
Think hard.
Hi, it's me. I need your help, man. You know my big church wedding? Well, Trisha's trying to move it into the hospital chapel about the end of next week. You bet we have to stop it.